Whoo, good morning, y'all. 7:07 a.m. I'm in my car. Got an Uber request. It's actually not below freezing today. My car says 32 degrees. Feeling pretty dang good. I'm going to work according to my plan. My car is smooth. It doesn't sound rackety, jankety loud. Feeling good. I'm happy. I am happy. I'm grateful I didn't just snap last night and start smoking dope and cigarettes and buying alcohol and wasting a lot of money that I don't have. Seems like when I'm in a downward cycle, it just gets worse and worse and worse. So although I wasted money on a pizza, like $8 on a pizza last night, it could have been much worse. I could have spent $20 on a gram and $10 on a bottle of alcohol and like $12 on a thing of cigarettes, which would be like almost $40 that I just don't have. I just paid my car payment before I paid for my water pump, and my car payment has not processed, but the water pump has. And I don't know, I'm gonna try and do some maneuvering here, cash out my Uber gains as quickly as possible so I don't get hit with no bogus bank $43 overdraft fee, since I don't have money in my account, so might as well charge me $43 on top of that. Banks are frauds, corrupt criminals, I tell you. I can't wait to be in Bitcoin and crypto, and then I'm in control of my money, and I'm not gonna be in such dire straits financially. But I'm about to pick up Demetra here. Right here. I hope you guys have a good day. Chilling here. Oh, here he is. Oh man, I'm feeling so good. Feeling so good. 9 a.m. I did 7 to 9. I got 5-6 trips there, each with $3 on top of the normal fare. So an extra $18. Hey, I'll take it. Heck yeah! Now I got my destination filter set. I'm going to Kendall College, which is my free parking zone. I'm gonna get some caviar going. Hopefully it's busy, yo. Last night I just sat there for an hour. I started at like 7:30. I got one caviar order, and then I did nothing. Just waited for an order for an hour. Then I got one at 8:57, and I was like, oh my gosh. Right when I said I was going to stop at 9 p.m. And I was like, I'm not doing this. Because then by the time I get back to my car, it'll be like 9:30. I was ready to call it quits. I got to listen in and like Google Hangouts with my old business buddies, hear stories from the past and the goals for the future. It was good. It's entertaining. Good community fellowship bond. Yeah, it was enjoyable. Now I'm gonna fast all day today, because I ate like 6,200 calories yesterday. Pretty intense. So I'm just gonna fast all day today. I know I can pull it off. I was watching a lot of Vegetable Police's videos yesterday. This guy is pretty hilarious. Pretty freaking hilarious, that guy. He's got some good video editing skills as well. But because I found him because I was searching for the Amun-Ra diet, and he tried it for a little bit. And that's what I was considering going back to. But now what I think I'm going to do is just do one meal a day, just potatoes, for a couple weeks, maybe up to 6 weeks. We'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. That's what I want to try now. New fad. It seems like a good deal. The Starch Solution. Dr. John McDougall. And there's a lot of other videos on YouTube showing people's weight loss success. I'm not really trying to lose weight. I mean, kind of I am, but that's not like a major goal of mine. I just, I would like to lose weight, and I would like to also have an easy meal. And that's not so easy, just potatoes. I don't have to think about what I'm gonna eat. I don't have to really cook and prepare a lot of stuff. Just make potatoes once a day. Maybe potatoes and peanuts. Because they do it in the Starch Solution, which I've heard of in the past, and I think I forgot about it. But he like puts people that have like chronic diseases and illnesses on these diets of like a low amount, which I forgot about. I think like a low amount of white rice and sometimes like sugar, and they'll heal their ailments. Something that I thought about when I read that book, Carb the Fuck Up by Durian Ryder, about how just carbs are awesome, you know? And he was like freaking pro biker. So I used to have sweet potatoes with brown sugar, and man, that's kind of what I'm craving now. So I think I'm gonna get that later tonight. After 9 o'clock, go hit up that Jewel off Division, get a big bag of potatoes, maybe, and a big bag of sweet potatoes, and some brown sugar. It sounds bomb, dude. So bomb. But I forgot to mention, when I was doing the urine fast, my teeth were great. I never mentioned that I had pretty like severe. It's not really severe, but I guess a dentist may classify it as severe. Gingivitis, I believe it's called. Bleeding of the gums, where every time I would floss my teeth, my gums would bleed. Pretty much guaranteed. Floss my teeth, I'd be spitting out blood. It wouldn't happen on a day of fasting. So I bet you after tonight, I'm not going to eat anything. I'll just get the potatoes for tomorrow. That way I'll just have them. I think I'll do that. We'll see. But I bet you tonight, if I floss, I won't bleed because I fasted all day and it like heals my gums. But during the urine fast, I flossed and didn't bleed at all, totally, which I thought was cool. Also, my skin has cleared up, even though I've eaten like complete trash the last 2 days. 6,200 calories yesterday. A lot of Reese's candies. I ate a Burger King crispy chicken sandwich. I ate a freaking home run in pizza. And a bag of like that trail mix with peanuts in it. Yeah, so not like anything that sounds like an ideal diet of whatever things that I've read. But yeah, I've got no breakouts for any of that. Not even on my chest, nothing. My like groin area is cleared up still, and my pubes are not itchy. I think it's from that urine fast, because I had it pretty consistently for an extended period of time. Every night, it'd be itching away, man. I think it may be a combination of caffeine and that Yohimbe. because it would send my central nervous system into overdrive. My adrenal glands would be pushing out adrenaline, like hardcore would be pushing out adrenaline, and those other neurotransmitters that induce anxiety, which can be beneficial depending on your situation. Maybe if you're exercising, maybe you can push out more reps or whatever. You've got more adrenaline pushing through you, cortisol. Maybe you're more anxious. But I have read that, I've heard conflicting stories, but I've heard sometimes caffeine can constrict your blood vessels, and depending on the person, it may vacillate your blood vessels. And I think caffeine constricts my blood vessels, at least as of recent. Because I had been addicted to caffeine. It was just my habit. I'd be drinking coffee every day, and I haven't drinking any coffee today, and I feel great. My hands are not freezing cold, which they normally are. Freezing, like they're cold, like a clam. I give someone a handshake, it'd be a cold, kind of wet, greasy, slimy hand. But now, warm, dry hands. It's like, hallelujah, Dude, for real, I'm overjoyed. That's what I've been wanting my whole life. Be searching online how to have warm hands. If you believe that, in high school, I'd be searching that stuff up. Yeah, buddy. Dropped off a dude who worked at Google today. That was kind of interesting. 320 West Morgan. Or North Morgan, one of those. Norte, este, oeste, sul. Alright. Yeah, guys, thanks for listening. I appreciate you. But yeah, that one lady or person Gloria, who commented about that retinol A for acne. I remember looking into that in the past. I think it's like a hyper concentration of vitamin A, which doesn't sound bad. Just like eating a crap load of carrots. Like a ton, taking mega doses of vitamin A would have similar results, which I have done in the past. Back in like high school, I remember having severe constipation from doing that because I didn't mix it with the right stuff. Or maybe I'm thinking of mega doses of vitamin D. I know I did that. I think that's what that caused ill effects of constipation. Because I didn't take it with K2, and I had to add more magnesium. And when I did that, then I was okay. But I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good now. My skin is cleared up. I'm really confident, especially if I continue with just potatoes and maybe once a day a weekly fast. I will still continue to have clear skin, especially if I exercise daily. I'm planning on doing 8 hours a day of bike delivery. If the weather stays this beautiful in the wintertime, it's 32 degrees, my car says. Tomorrow's supposed to be 40s. Like, yo, that's amazing. We've been dealing with 0 degrees and below 0 degrees recently, and that was rough biking around in that. But this is fantastic. So if I get a regular exercise like that, it seems like I'll be good. And I think I'm also going to cut out caffeine during this period of time. See how that affects it. We'll see. Again, I like to plan things out, but then I tend to be more following my excitement anyway, to an extent. Not fully disciplined. That's my game plan for now. That's what I'm thinking for the future. Right, your imagination is just playing the events that are going to occur in your future, so that's what that dude, man, before I say this, because that's exciting to me, but I want to say this before I forget that I watched the video of this dude who seemed to be a professional faster. I guess he did like water fasting for like 40 days. He talked about people get excited watching his videos of him fasting and they want to do the same and achieve similar weight loss results or health results from their fasts. And he tells them, no, don't just jump into a fast. You need to do 6 weeks. 6 weeks of a fruit-based diet before you even begin a fast. You gotta have only eat fruit for 6 weeks before you begin a fast. And I'm like, yo, I can't do that. I can't do that. I already know. I've tried it. I think I've gone 1 week only on fruit, and it was like weird, man. I think my skin was pretty clear, but it was like I couldn't get enough fruits. I bought frozen fruits, and I would bring it to work, and I'd put it in the fridge, and it would melt, and be like frozen but melted. It just wasn't good. Like I didn't know how to do it properly, I guess. I mean, maybe if I just eat apples and oranges, but still, it's like in the wintertime, it's like cold fruit when you're already sometimes cold, and it's just like massive amounts of sugar. If I want to do one meal a day, or if I'm just used to eating and then sleeping, which is pretty much my habit now, for real, it helps put me to sleep. Eat a bunch of food and then I'll fall asleep. At nighttime, usually, right before I go to sleep. Anyway, I don't think I can do 6 weeks of just straight fruits. I need some. For me personally, I find I'm addicted to fat. I need some kind of fat, especially like peanuts. Peanuts are like an addiction. I know Matthew David Furtado talked about how it's like he was addicted to peanut butter, and it was like a negative addiction or something. I don't believe it's negative right now. That's why I'm thinking of doing potatoes and peanuts. Like Almond Ra talks about aflatoxins in peanuts. I've read that there is mold in peanut butter, which grows in the peanuts, but it can be nullified, it can be destroyed, removed if you just bake the peanuts. So if you buy raw peanuts, which I've done it before and tried to eat, and it didn't taste right, didn't taste good. But I didn't know that you should just toast them. Buy the raw peanuts, toast them in the oven, at, I don't know, like 150 for like 10 minutes or something, shake them up, and then you're good. You can grind them up and you can have your own peanut butter. Get more for less, or you can get one of those mortar and pestles and just crush them, have crudely crushed peanuts like Almond Ra talks about. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. But right now, a sweet potato with brown sugar sounds bomb. So bomb. I'll try to do just peanuts. I mean, just potatoes. I think that it does contain a high amount of magnesium, which I think is a good component to ensure good digestion and elimination. So I'll try just potatoes and see if I'm able to digest and eliminate without fat. And that'll be new to me, because I've tried to do it with just rice. It wasn't happening. I needed some kind of fat to help digest it and eliminate it. Otherwise, I would be constipated on brown rice. And I think the same thing does occur with just beans too, even beans and rice. I need some sort of fat in there. Whatever it is, it helps to eliminate it. From my experience, from my body, that's what I'm seeing. But anyway, okay, so right before I fell asleep here last night, I watched Bitcoins in Pajamas video. And that's his latest video. And it was a really good video. I wanted to comment, but I felt I was like so tired, so sluggish, so fatigued. I did not want to move. So I just listened to the video and fell asleep. But it was a good video, that guy. You'd never think you'd hear such deep, profound, real, intelligence, life-altering in a positive, impactful way content from a guy whose YouTube channel is Bitcoins in Pajamas. And it's like a play on words. It's like Bananas in Pajamas, that old TV show, old cartoon. I think I've seen one episode when I was a kid. but the dude literally, he takes the Bananas in Pajamas theme song, he plays the intro video, and he just changes when they say bananas. He has some computer voice go overcast over the bananas and just says Bitcoins. It's so ridiculous, dude. So ridiculous. Bitcoins and pajamas. Outrageous, man. Freaking I love it though. But I guess the guy is like a coach and helping people overcome subconscious blocks, hindering them from achieving their conscious goals. But it's some real deep stuff. It's real good. He talks about how people will make trades and they'll lose because their subconscious mind is 1,000,000 times more powerful than their conscious mind, and it makes way more of their decisions for them. It's like an elephant. The subconscious mind is an elephant, and it's going where it wants to go, and your conscious mind is like a fly. Like, no, go this way, go this way, try and do this. But the elephant's gonna do what it wants to do, and the fly can't do nothing to stop it. So if you can clear subconscious blocks, then that big elephant's gonna go and win for you. The subconscious mind will win and achieve your conscious mind's goals, what you want in a life. So I thought that was a really good analogy. But also I'm grateful because Neo hit my targets. It took a while. It was a longer swing trade. I think the longest I've ever done. I bought in at about, like, I forgot exactly what the numbers are. I want to say it was 540,000 Satoshis. I bought 3 Neo, and then I set my sell limit for 770,000 Satoshis, which I believe was like a 33% gain. And I wanted it to happen last Wednesday because I set a goal to go from 0.06 Bitcoin, which I had in my Binance funds, to go to 0.4 Bitcoin by the end of the year. By the end of the month. I don't know why I said by the end of the year. Maybe that's more realistic. That's what my subconscious mind's thinking. But I'm going faster. I may get much faster there. I hopefully will have 1 Bitcoin at least. I want to have it by March. Have 1 full Bitcoin, 1 full BTC. That'd be great. At least because that's what the current trading pairs are. And if Binance says I have 1 BTC, that means I've got, I don't know, 15 grand and digital assets. I could be wrong. Maybe the dudes from Civic, the Civic founder and the EOS co-founder, I forgot their names now. I made a video about it. Maybe they're wrong. Maybe Bitcoin will surpass $20,000. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I I don't know what's going to happen. But that's what I set the goal, to have 0.08 BTC by Wednesday, and I want to have 0.16 BTC tomorrow. But I have no trades going on right now. I don't know how it's going to happen. But I'm glad I sold the NEO, so now I've got I think I've got 0.088 BTC, which is pretty rad. Pretty rad. I stuck to my guns because it was taking way longer for NEO to hit my limit that I had hoped to get. But it hit it finally last night. And it's still going. Now I'm kind of like, man, I should have just held on to it. I should have just hodled that. Because gas is going up too. I still haven't received any gas. Because every day you get gas. So maybe when Binance does their monthly gas giveaway for NEO holders, I'll get some, since I held it for almost a week. We'll see. You get free gas when you hold NEO. So, yeah, guys, that's what's going down. That's what's going down in T-Mac Town. I think I should start my videos introducing myself more. I like when people do that, when different YouTubers do that, like Data Dash. It's like, what's going on, guys? Nicholas Murden here. I gotta say it right. What's going on, guys? Nicholas Murden here with Data Dash. Today is December 9th of 2018. It's good. It's a good intro. You know, you're not saying nothing new, really, but it's just a good intro. I like it. Introduction. I don't know what I'll say. It was, what's going on, guys? It's Thomas McNamara here. It's the name of my channel, right? Yeah, I guess I could say that. Alright, I hope Caviar is going to be busy. I want to get those lunch and dinner milestones. They have it. If you do 15 deliveries during the lunch hours between 10 and 2, they'll give you a $15 bonus. And if you do 30 deliveries during the dinner hours between 5 and 9, they'll give you a $30 bonus. So basically an extra $1 per delivery. Which isn't bad, I'll take it, but I have yet to achieve any of those milestones. Mostly due to the fact because when I go online during those hours, well, I guess maybe it's not mostly because of the fact, it's probably actually mostly due to the fact because I'm not really online as much. I haven't been online enough during those hours to actually achieve it. That's probably the truth. But another partial reason is I get bored waiting for a Caviar order during those hours, and I turn on Postmates or Uber Eats because I feel like I'm wasting time just sitting there not doing a delivery when I know I could be with Uber Eats or Postmates. And sometimes Uber Eats pays pretty well. Sometimes people tip really well too on Postmates and Uber Eats, so that's where I'm at, guys. That's where I'm at. Thanks for listening to my long rant here on my ride to my spot. I just dropped off this dude at Midway, so I gotta ride all the way up here. So this is my first day actually doing my plan, and this is my first day doing my plan, and I want to start doing Caviar at 10, and I was really far away from, I dropped the dude off at like 9 o'clock at Midway, and now I'm gonna get to my destination here at 9:33. So what am I gonna do now for the next half hour? I guess I could do deliveries. I don't want to do an Uber or nothing. I've already been in my car for the last 2.5 hours. I kind of like that flow that that flow though, you know. Just do a couple hours Uber during the prime time. I'm not sitting for too long, and I get the blood flowing, get some exercise for a longer period of time. But I'm just maximizing my profits during those Uber hours because I'm gonna get the 30 ride $90 Quest bonus by Thursday, and I'll get potentially $90 in the rush hour bonuses. So I think I'm gonna get the most money from this. So I want to make about almost $1,200 this week. Pay for all my bills here. Make up for, because last week I only made about $850. Make up for last week, so I stay on track to make $1,000 a week for this year. And if I do that, I'm going to reward myself and buy a hardware wallet, Ledger Nano S, from the official website. That's my game plan. Start collecting some digital assets on a secure hardware wallet. That is what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. You know, sometimes I feel like I could be making more money, yo. That I might be settling for this just $1,000 a week. I could be getting a different job that pays more. I could be doing some things like this dude Paul James's videos talk about, setting people up with an Amazon Pixel on their websites, or just finding businesses on Google that don't register their business on Google, so they don't know that they have bad reviews. Kind of excited about that, and it seems to be more lucrative than this types of independent contract work that I'm doing. So sometimes I'm kind of more drawn to that, but it is more risky because I could put in a lot of work potentially and have nothing to show for it. Everyone just denies me. No, I don't want a Facebook Pixel. No, don't give me a website. I don't care what these people on Google say about my business. My business is doing fine. It's a possibility, you know. And then I got nothing to show for it, and then I can't pay my bills after, you know, whatever, days worth of work or something. So I'm kind of gonna just stick with this, and if I can make $1,000 quick and fast and easy, and I still got time left to the end of the week, then I'll try some of that stuff and see how it goes. Just for another potential income earning opportunity. Alright, I'm almost arrived here at Kendall College. I think what I'm gonna do is just chill. Take like a half-hour break and watch some YouTube videos. Oh man, I forgot. This is such a busy time now. All these kids are back at school. I gotta find a parking spot. Oh, heck yeah, no parking. Dang, that's a new sign. Alright, I'm gonna find some parking here. Thanks for listening, guys. You got any thoughts or comments or feedback? Anything you want to relate with me? Any questions? Just comment down below, please. I'll appreciate it. Appreciate your viewership for sure. I like having some kind of community, some friendships here. Someone to talk to. Makes life worth living.